so unsexy and ugly and fat, disgusting piece of shit that I was just like, I cannot film till my hair grows back a little bit. And it's still, personally, a little short for my liking, but I think I look a lot better than I looked. Like, I looked fucking crazy. So, tell me how you think about my haircut. Let me fucking tell you. I'm just gonna do my makeup. I don't have nails. I didn't feel like doing nails, sorry. But my mom was like cutting my hair. I don't know if you guys know this, but like my mom, she's the only person I let cut my hair. If I go to a salon, I get a woman's cut. Like, I get a pixie, and that's not what I want. And then I've never gone to a barber because I'm like kind of low-key afraid to. Like, I know I should just get over myself and go, but like, I'm just not there yet. So I had my mom cut it. Because also, I don't know, I'm like one of those people. I hate my haircut no matter what. I'm not gonna fuck with what I get no matter what. And so I'd rather just be a little pissed off, and it's more like, I'm not pissed at my mom, just like, damn bitch, like, you fucked me up, but it's my mommy, instead of having like this grudge against a random stranger. And I'm sure other people would have like prefer the opposite, not me. I'm mad at my mom like every 3 fucking seconds, so like, it's not that serious for me. So anyway, and when she cuts my hair, she cuts it the way that she wants to cut it, like how she thinks I look good and not what I want. Which for the most part, I still get a haircut. At the end of the day, it'll grow out to where I want it to be, and I'm fine. But she cut my hair. I don't know if you're like queer and you know you have a mom that's like supportive. She has like obsession with like butch lesbians and like love you queens, but like I feel like she wishes that I was one because she wants me to have this very specific, like, I would say boomer millennial masked lesbian cut, right? Like the Brendan Urie swoop, but like uber, like it buzzed, like I'm about to enlist cut, and then Brendan Urie like swoop on top, which I do think, like, for example, Tyler Oakley. Okay, you look good, king. That's not a lesbian, but like that was the closest. I like how I'm mentioning men specifically, and even though it's a lesbian cut. What an interesting thought process with that. Anyway, so she cut my hair like that, and I was like, girl, like, I want, like, no. And so when I said no, I wanted her to keep everything that she had and just shorten the top, because I like having hair at the top. I like having a little bit of hair. She goes, well, then I'm just cutting it really short. And I'm just like, okay, so she's gonna like match, you know, my sides. She just buzzes my whole fucking head. And like, it was so bad, y'all. Like, my boyfriend, I was like, it's so bad. Like, texting me, and I'm sure, as you know, I'm a very dramatic person, and I'm never gonna not be. And so tell him how I fucking hate it and everything, and he's like, just show me it's not that bad. I text him a fucking picture, and he goes, well, it'll grow. Mind you, not even a month before my birthday, no pictures this past birthday, not a single fucking one. I don't know if I introduced this. Is it the Star Glow? Oh, my fat ass. Do you see my cute desk? It's really messy right here, but you just can't see it. Thank God. But anyway, so it was rough. But and then and to like make matters worse about this haircut, right? After she's done and I've had my little reveal and I'm like trying not to kill myself, she proceeds to go, oh yeah, your hair's like really thinning, like you're balding. Have you seen this? You're balding. Like, talking to like up here on my forehead. And I do know, you know, I am balding. Ever since I started testosterone, I knew that male pattern baldness was a risk. Unfortunately, I forgot that every biological man that I'm related to is like bald or very much balding, the men that I normally surround myself with in my family, I'm not biologically related to, and they have full heads of hair because they're not horrible pieces of shit. Which maybe I shouldn't say that because that kind of comes into question what the fuck I did, to bald. But be a man, and I think that's enough, honestly. But I'm aware that I am balding, and I'm trying to do some preventative, care with it so it lasts as long as possible, like the hair that I do have, because I don't think that there's any like getting that back. And to be fair though, I've always had kind of like a 5 head anyway, so I'm not like really that worried about it. But yeah, that was like, it's like, I wonder like hormonally, because you change so much during like pregnancy, right? Like when you get pregnant, it's not all women either, or not women, but like all moms like who get this, but like there must be some type of hormone that switches in your brain that makes you have the ability to just absolutely mentally, psychologically demolish someone. Like just like what world would you say that to someone? Because like I get it, I'm your kid, but like what the fuck? Like I don't know if I had just said something to piss her off that day. I don't think I had done nothing either. In fact, I fucking bought her food while she was over. I don't know, she just felt like fucking humbling the fuck out of me, I guess. I really need to get like an actual foundation. This is my tinted moisturizer from ColourPop. It's the hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer. This is like the pinkest shade that they had at the time. I don't know if they've updated their shade range or not. But, and I think that also just didn't help with the fact that I already didn't like my fucking haircut, right? And so I had a team meeting at work, and I was like, sorry, that's like, my brush is like up together, and I was like wondering if it smelled funny, like if it was mold. Which if it's mold, I probably shouldn't do that. So, but anyway, but yeah, I literally had my camera turned the fuck up. But yeah, like that was amazing and lovely, and felt so good and great. Great confidence builder prior to my birthday. I will say my birthday was actually pretty cool this year. I don't think I cried, and if I did, it wasn't over anything crazy, which is a good thing. I feel like if I don't cry on my birthday and it's like not like a bad day, normally I'm sick, but I wasn't feeling great, but I was actually okay on my birthday, and I didn't have a bad day at all. So I'll take that as a win, but I also didn't really do anything, but I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. I do think one of my goals for this, like, not like just upcoming year in general, but like, this brush feels weird. Like, it's like, feels nasty. I think I have another one. Okay, I don't know where my other brush is. Have I ran out of my Wet n Wild brushes? I'm just gonna use it even though it feels fucking grossy as shit. Maybe I'll finally actually wash my brushes after this. But anyway, what was I even talking about? Oh, so like a goal that I'm like trying to make for myself is just like doing more shit. Like kind of, like I feel like I'm like developing like agoraphobia or whatever the hell that is. Like I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like I never want to leave my house. I never want to do anything. And then I wonder why I want to die, and I hate myself, and I hate existing. And it's like, I'm not doing anything. Like, of course you feel like shit, you don't leave your home. And like, because like I feel so good like when my friends will come and visit me and we go do something. Like I feel great. And it's like, why do I need like my friends to go out and do something? Like I need to just go out and do something. it's just like, I just need to get over myself and do stuff like that. And then also just do more. Like, I'm so quick to cancel shit. Like, oh my God. And I know it, like, partially it's like an anxiety thing. Like, nothing bad can happen to me if I'm home, which is not true. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can avoid certain situations because I'm at home instead of, like, being out and about. So, like, it's just stuff that I want to work on, and I want to, you know, try new things and just do more stuff in general for myself, because I think it'd be beneficial. It's just like, that's just something I really struggle with. Because, like, I haven't even been to the Dollar Tree in months, and y'all know I love the Dollar Tree. And, like, bro, I like moved into my new beautiful home. I haven't even really left to explore the area that much. Like, I know it's wintertime, but, like, not even, like, stores around me or anything. Like, I just have been, like, I bumped my desk and it was really loud. But I was just like, I don't understand, like, why I've been doing that. Like, I don't know. I think, you know, like, a weird way, because I know I've been living in the city for some time now, but, like, I think I'm still, like, I still have a preference, I think, for, like, not a highly populated area. So I think because it's so populated and it's so much busier than I'm used to, it just makes me, like, I'd rather stay home, sort of thing. And I just feel like I need to get, like, out of that mindset and just, like, deal with it. I don't know. Because I think that's why I'm, like, more open to trying stuff or going out if, like, someone's going with me. Because I'm just, like, no clue. But I just need to, like, pull my head out of my ass about it for real. Oh my God, is this mold? Oh, I think this is mold. I don't know. Maybe it just separated. I think it's mold. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can mix it. The pigment looks kind of funny in there, in the little clear space that I can see. Oh, yeah, that stings. Yeah, this went bad. This Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. I don't know if you can see, like, it's all speckled. Throw that out. I do have this, but it's, like, obviously not my shade. So I'll just use, like, a teensy tiny little bit. Like, I'll put it on my hand and then, like, use a brush to take it and lift it. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Kind of going back and circling back. Like, feeling like I don't do anything. I feel like I'm ruining my brain, like, or something. Like, I've never felt also, like, and maybe it's just because, like, it's the wintertime, and, like, seasonal depression is always, like, a big thing for me in the wintertime, but, like, as of recently, I feel like I've been feeling so stupid, like, just dumb as fuck. Like, I can't put thoughts together, like, cohesively. I can't speak as fluently as possible, or fluently as I used to. You know, I am having very, like, disconnected thoughts and, like, feelings where I'm, like, not even sure how to, like, enunciate or say how I, like, am feeling, or, like, an idea that I'm having. And then on top of that, like, I just feel like overall I'm stupid. Like, I don't know what it really is, but, like, I just feel like my brain, I don't know, my intelligence is, like, degrading in some manner, and it is really fucking bothering me. Like, can't even really give examples other than I just feel stupid as fuck. And like I'm struggling really bad. Like, so I'm like really wanting to use like this like kind of discomfort as like momentum, like and motivation to stop like kind of rotting around. Like, and there's no shame in the game of rotting around, mind you. Like, oh my god, there's nothing more great than being able to like be in bed wrapped up in a fucking big ass comforter and watching like something on YouTube or like a TV show that you like and just chilling. You know, I love that type of thing, but I feel like that's all I do sometimes, and it's like I got to get it together. So, like I'm planning to really kind of get more into like arts and crafts and shit. Like I actually pretty excited. I don't know if you guys do like planners or anything. I'm gonna start one. My planner actually comes in tomorrow, as long as it like gets shipped on time. I have a feeling it's not gonna get here tomorrow, but I'm hoping. I'm being positive it's not gonna be in though. I don't think it's even like shipped, so I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, it's a Hobonichi planner, which is like a Japanese like stationery brand, and they're pretty popular. This is the first I've ever heard of them. I liked one planner TikTok, and I got into this niche of recommendations of stationery and all that cool stuff, and then planner TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I've never had a planner, like done that before, but like I started having a calendar when I started my work from home job. I love putting shit up on my calendar and like, you know, seeing how that looks, and like it's so satisfying to look at it at like the end of you know, the month of like what I did and like how I filled it out and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, that would be so cool to have a planner. Like I should do that, because it's just like a little funsy cutesy thing. You don't even have to actually like use it, you know what I mean, to like, keep track of stuff, because I don't even do that for my calendar. I just like to see it, you know what I mean? And like it's a type of art. And I was like blown away, like, oh my god, I forgot, like I have like free will and I can just do whatever the fuck I want. And so I decided to order one. I ordered the weekly one. I think I also want to do the daily one, but I'm scared to like be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I get too like nervous because it's like a bigger, it's like it's an A5, I think. No, it's an A6. And then the weekly one, I don't know. This wouldn't be either of those. It's like really slim. It's like tall and slim. So I figured that'd be a good start. And if I do really good in it, then for sure we'll do it next year. I might even do like the weekly and the daily one. So what I can do is like do the daily one every day, like keep it consistent, and then at the end of the week add everything from the daily, which I think would be really sexy. And I'm still kind of like thinking about doing it for this year, because like obviously the new year has not begun yet, but I don't think even if I ordered it like tonight, the daily one, I don't think it would get in on time. So because I think if I order from the Hobonichi, I know I'm not saying that name right. I know if I order directly from them, it comes from Japan, so it will take a long time. So it's also pretty pricey. So, but yeah, that was my Christmas present to me, and I'm pretty excited. I ordered some stationery stuff. So if you guys are like really into planners and stationery, and you have like pen recommendations or just recommendations for that kind of stuff in general, because I'm very new to it and I'm very excited. I've already convinced one of my friends to go with me to a few stationery stores around here. So I'm excited to spend so much stupid fucking money on stuff that like really I don't need, but yeah, I'm planning on really getting into my artsy fartsy year. So like really going in with my nails, really going in with like traditional art, as well as like getting into planing and journaling. Oh my gosh, I just completely forgot. I have a humidifier on in here. If you don't like that sound, because I don't know how well that's gonna pick up, please let me know, and I'll make sure I don't post because I just like completely forgot about that till just now. I've got like not majority, I'd say about half of my plants that I own up in my office. And then the rest are downstairs. And my office does not hold heat or humidity very well. So I have a humidifier going for the plants that are in here. And like the desk next to me, I have some tissue cultures that I'm growing. They're not doing good. I spent a lot of money on these guys and they're all dying. I think there's one that there's two that are doing very well. I got a variegated Frydek, and then there is a Burrow Marks Flame. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not gonna pretend I know. But the Frydek is an alocasia, whatever, however you say it. If you guys don't know what plants, they're cool looking. And when I do an office tour, you'll see them. But I just decided to try out. That was a birthday present to myself, is actually doing some tissue cultures. I've been getting very easily influenced on TikTok recently, if you can't tell. Did I tell you guys that I left early today? I worked today. I'm filming this on Saturday, and I'm probably gonna post it Sunday night. I left work early today. I've been like in and out of being sick, unfortunately. I was teasing my boyfriend that he's like bringing bioengineered diseases fucking home to take advantage of my like life insurance policy, because like I just have been so sick recently and I don't know why. But I like really wasn't feeling good the night prior, and I was telling myself like I'm not gonna like force myself to go in, but if I go in, I'll let myself leave early. You know what I mean? Because like I should just go in. And like with my job, I've been having kind of a hard time but like getting people to apply, which I'll get into in a second. So like I'm like I definitely want to go in and try and like it's like bright as fuck. I didn't realize till now. Sorry, y'all. But I feel like I've been like struggling, so I like really didn't want to like call out and then like miss like an opportunity, right? So I forced myself to get up and go in, even though I had hardly slept and I was feeling like shit. And so I still was like, I gave my team lead like a heads up, like, hey, I'm like leaving the fuck early today, like no doubt about it. Just want to let you know. It's not a big deal because A, I got plenty of PTO, but B, you know, the year is ending, and like as employees we get like certain types of PTO, and one of them is called well-being time, and we can use it whenever the fuck we want. I think you get 16 hours a year, or it might just be 8. I don't know. I had 16 this year. I had 1 hour left, so I was like minimally gonna take like an hour off, but I then decided, I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna do a half day because I feel like shit. And he was like, okay, cool, can we like talk before you leave though? And I was like, yeah, no worries at all. And mind you, like my team lead is like crazy chill. Like he's like really chill. Like I don't want to say like we have like an inappropriate relationship for like employee supervisor type of thing, but like it's very relaxed and I enjoy that. And so I'm not like concerned or anything, but I did just like pop off of like a phone call, and I was like, oh my god, if he'd listened to that, probably something about the phone call I just did, because mind you, I'm not feeling good and it's my first call of the day, like very early. I'm like out of my mind, so I'm like, yeah, that probably wasn't like a strong, you know, call. He maybe wants to talk over something about that. So I joined like this meeting, and he's like, you know, like goes through like the pleasantries and whatever, and he starts talking about how he wanted to talk about like my kind of like, I have a good buildup of people because I do get applications, but like I'm not getting, oh, if you don't know what I do for work, I'm an admissions counselor, so like I work for a university where I help people apply, and you have like like a set amount of like people that they want you to get registered for, like starts, like, you know, when classes begin. So like, you know, and this term specifically is kind of a rough term because like you have all the holidays, like it's just a lot. And it's been slow too because of everything happening within this country. So like it's nuts, y'all. Oh my god, if you're not American, actually I can't even say that. I know so much other shit's going on in the world right now. It's like nothing compared. But anyway, so it's just been slow overall, and I haven't been getting people to apply right away with me. And he was like, well, I wanted to talk about that. And I guess I've been like really dropping ball with some stuff because he's bringing up some stuff. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why? What the fuck? Like, genuinely, like, and the great thing too is he's so nice about it. He didn't make me feel stupid. He didn't make me feel like he was like accusing me of not wanting to do my job or I don't know how or anything. Like, very nice, very conversational. And I take like criticism, I would say, pretty like well, like when it happens, sort of thing. Like, I'm like responsive. I don't try to make excuses. I might try to explain myself if walking that fine line on excusing. But you know what I mean. But like the moment, you know, the call's over, you know, I thank him, like it's whatever. And it's not even like a mad thing. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, I'm the worst. I should go rot in a hole. Like, it's like, what the fuck? And it's just like, I think I'm also just like embarrassed, right? Because I like to know that people think I'm good at what I do. And I'm not trying to be like braggy or anything, because like anybody can be good at shit, but like I, you know, pride myself in ensuring that I treat people equally, and I also, you know, do what I can to be helpful and just like be on top of my game. And I could tell, like, as of recently, I've been feeling a little like, but I figured it was like, you know, the holidays, and I've had some personal stuff going on too. So I'm just like, you know, maybe it's just stuff like that that's been getting to me. But like, oh my god, he was explaining like some of the stuff, and like, again, nothing like, oh my god, are you gonna lose your job over it? Like, no, like it's just like a, hey, like, do this instead, sort of thing. So, but it overall, again, it's just like embarrassing as fuck. Like, I'm like, like, thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna go internalize this for 7 months straight. I guess the good thing about like taking stuff like so like nasty like that is you tend to not do it again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get something brought up to you and it's like handled, which I get complimented all the time, but I know realistically it's like not really that much of a compliment, because it's like I can't stop thinking about that, and I probably won't for like a very long time, because like I don't like, I don't know, I just don't like fucking up. I don't like any of that. I need to learn how to do my makeup faster. Oh my god, I don't even know how long it's been. But anyway, that happened today, and it was like not even like a 10-minute meeting, genuinely. Like, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just like mortified. And I was talking to my coworkers about it, and I made like 2 best friends basically at work, and they were like, oh my god, like, been through had that same conversation before, like, which is so nice to hear, but also it's like, fuck. Like, I feel like the type of conversation, it was like feedback that like you would get when you're newer, versus like you've been in your role for how long now, and you're doing specialty trainings and you're doing this. Like, embarrassing. Like to be not on top of my game like that. So I don't know. I'm definitely glad that I was already planning on leaving early, and I'm sure he took advantage of that. Which, like, I would too. But like, oh my god, because like, again, I'm not mad at him, or I'm like not like my lead for saying stuff, because like, again, he did it so nice, and like, I'm so used to it, like at work environments, like when you're getting pulled aside to be like, hey, like, this was something that we noticed, it's like bad shit. Like, you're getting booked, you know, type of stuff. Like, I just dropped a makeup palette, so I wanted to cut that out. But it was like a conversation, and like, or he tried to make it, and I'm like absolutely fucking delirious. So I was like, okay. But like, you know, it was nice. So just like I'm trying to like not think about it and just like move on, but it's so hard for me. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Like, it's just so. How often do I do a blue look? It's fucking winter time. We're doing a blue icy like look. Has it snowed for you guys at all? It snowed seriously 5 inches today. Like, we had no snow, and then by the time I got off work, there was about like 4 inches, and it's still snowing. Not as heavily, but it's still snowing. Alrighty. And I think also that's another reason why I haven't been wanting to like leave the house, is because I fucking hate like driving in like the winter time and dealing with all that. Like, fuck no. I'm trying to think of, I know it's been such a hot second since I've done like a sit down video and like makeup video. Oh, I need a new fucking roof. I don't know if I've told you guys about that. So I found like a leak from our ceiling, like, and it was like dripping down my bedroom wall. I'm like, and of course it's my side of the fucking bedroom. Like, I don't know. And I caught that, and it was like raining pretty bad, or, you know, before it got super cold. And I'm like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? And like, we were under the impression that the roof had recently been replaced, right? Wrong. The roof had recently been repaired because it needed a replacement, but they didn't do the replacement. And the reason why was they couldn't get their insurance company to cover it. The same insurance company that we have. And we weren't like disclosed about that, right? So I called the company who did the repair, and I was hoping that they could like fix the repair for free because it's a roof. And they were like, no, because you're supposed to get it like fully replaced. And apparently it's like I had left a voicemail because I couldn't get a hold of anybody like right away. And she was like, I heard your address on the voicemail, and I instantly knew what house it was because they tried to get the insurance company to cover it for over a year before they gave up and just did like the little repair instead of the full replacement. Cute. And so I asked her like what was the reason behind why they weren't like trying to cover it in the first place. And she starts talking about like how it was like because it was like wear and tear damage and not like from a storm. And I was like, cute. And so I knew that we had like a home warranty on the house. So I went to see if they did anything like with roofing. They don't. They only do like appliances, which is good to know because I think we need to get our dishwasher taken a look at, which is a bummer. But so like that was its whole thing. So we can't use the same like repair company, and don't like out me, bitch, okay? But like we obviously can't pay out of pocket for a fucking new roof. Like, are you kidding me? So we're hoping a dude can come out and look at it because like his whole shtick is like getting your insurance company to cover it. And I know that it's like, wow, Max, that sounds scammy. And that's because like that's literally what these companies do. Like they ensure that it gets covered. With the lighting, one of my eyes looks bigger than. Is one of my eyes bigger than the other? Low-key, I feel like it is. What the fuck? Maybe it's my prescription. think it's just the lighting. But anyway, so he's gonna come out and do like the initial repair, because he was like, there's 2 ways we can go about it. He's like, I can go through like the old insurance claim like the previous owners did, and he was like, and I can just start arguing for y'all. And he was like, or we can wait till the winter's over and then start arguing about like with a new claim for a full replacement, because essentially that gives you like more credibility for an argument. Be like, like this winter was really harsh, had a big storm, look what happened, we need a replacement. We did a repair, and after doing the repair there's still more stuff happening, more damage, needs to be a full replacement. Because he was explaining to like me and my partner over it, and which makes complete sense. Obviously this is what he does for a fucking living, like he knows what he's talking about. So we're just hoping that gets sorted soon, because like she gave me the insurance price for a new roof, which is like $14,000, which obviously is insane, but like at the same time, bitch, I thought like a new roof was gonna be like fucking 50K minimally. Like I heard 14. I was like, like at first I thought she didn't say like bitch, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I literally was like, oh, and like I think she was expecting me. Oh, my dryer's on. My wall's shaking. Like, what the fuck? She like quoted me that, and I think she was expecting me to be pissed. And I was like, oh, okay, because like I was expecting such a higher price. And the great thing too is with that price, she was explaining, because it's an insurance price, so essentially if you like were to do it out of pocket with that company, it would be heavily discounted, because they do raise rates for insurance companies, which is so crazy to think about. But like, you know, cash is king sort of thing, like that, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, we're gonna get that figured out here soon. That's been like something that came up, I think early last month. Oh my gosh. Speaking of like the previous owners as well, one of them is getting sued by a credit card company. And so like we technically got served, because I think the laws in our area isn't like you have to be present to be served. I'm not really sure how this works. I didn't look it up because I don't give a fuck. It's not my shit. But I went to go and get my mail, right? And we're still kind of getting their mail, and so I've just been like, please return to sender, like when I get it. And there was like, it was weird, because it wasn't like in a letter, like it wasn't a stamped like envelope. It was like something that was put in our mailbox, and it had like a lawyer's name on it, and it was like giving a date for like court, and like requesting, it was like requesting an updated address, like they knew that they were moving but didn't know that they had moved. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this. So I called my mom, and I was like, oh. So she calls the listing agent, who then calls the sellers, and then I never heard anything back from that. So I was like, well, I don't want them to like keep coming to my home, because like, again, like this was not from like the post office. I don't think, like it I don't know, like it was like someone put that in my mailbox. So I called the like law firm that like was listed on this, and bro, I felt so bad for the girl who picked up, because she was like, you know, did like what I have to do, which is like a little like intro and then like a disclosure. And her disclosure is, and I am not an attorney and I cannot provide legal advice. How can I help you? Because like it's definitely like a lawyer group that like obviously represents like credit card companies, so I'm sure they get a lot of pretty angry calls. But I was like, hey, so I explained it, and she goes, okay, just throw it away. I was like, and mind you, I didn't say any of the names that were listed or the address. I was like, well, do you want their like the information so you know like that they're you know, they didn't receive it? She goes, nope, just toss it. Okay, and that's what I did. So I haven't gotten any updated things from the mail anyway, on that, but I kind of like low-key wish I did. You know what? I think I have a picture of it that I took. Not like it, I opened it again because it was like just like paper in my mailbox. Because I think the court date was like earlier this month. I'll look it up and see what happened. Because I'm nosy as fuck. I wonder if they just like got a really big balance and then left. Because they don't live in the US anymore. They, I feel like I'm using the wrong color. Oh well. Anyway, they fled to Mexico. And I'm not saying like fled because of like the court case, like that they did that after the current administration was elected for their own safety. And so they've been living there for a hot minute, and I'm wondering if before they did that, they like brought up like some big charges and then bounced, because like I don't think there are any like countries that do like credit the way that we do here in America. So I mean, it low-key kind of fucking makes sense. I'm not saying I would ever do that. Like if I had a card that had a big like credit limit, and I knew that these agencies would never fucking find me and be able to track me down after like moving from the country, yeah, I'd probably do the same shit. Like, but I would have to be like really positive about it, because I'd be so scared like somehow they're gonna get me. Okay, we have like a matte base, and then I want to use, I don't even know if I should show you the palette. It's the On Cloud Blue by ColourPop. And then I don't know if any of these shades are like actually where they're supposed to be. I dropped this palette 24/7, 365, so like these shades have popped out quite a few times. But I'm gonna do, I think, this shimmer here and then this white as well. Maybe. Yeah. But anyway, because like I don't know, and it's so crazy because like to hear that like other countries don't do that, because it's like, how do you do, I'm sure like they have something along those lines, but like I'm just like, how do you do X, Y, and Z then? Like, and the crazy thing too is you're like not American, or you've never been through like home ownership, so your credit score that like is checked for buying a home is not the same credit score as like the credit score that you can see. Like it's a completely different score. So what the fuck is the point of like the first score if it's not even the same fucking score that like they're gonna be looking at in the first place? And I'm sure like they correlate in some manner, you know, but it's just like, it feels like we could just really simplify this process. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh wow, that blue is so pretty. I don't know how well you can see that. I don't think I've really used this shade before. I also did want to let you guys know I'm logging in. I'm being really serious about this too. I'm logging in to lose a lot of weight. I am planning on losing about 100 pounds, which sounds like crazy. I've done it multiple times. I just stop because I don't care about being fat. I know that's so crazy to hear that someone actually does not mind being on the larger side, but it's true. I actually prefer being a little bit big. I don't know about to an extent, but like I don't really enjoy being thin, because I've been there and it's not all that, in my opinion. That's just for me. Anyway, I'm trying to qualify for my final transitional surgeries, and I have not been able to locate surgeons that operate on someone of my size, which is a bummer because I know a lot of trans dudes are around my weight or even bigger. So it's just kind of like, okay. And I was just basically told to either don't get it or lose your fucking weight. And so I'm losing weight. I started taking Ozempic, and I know a lot of people are like really like weird out with like weight loss supplements and like weight loss drugs, like, which I get, but like GLPs like have been around for a hot minute. On top of that, like, this was recommended by several doctors to me because of like my autoimmune disease that like basically fucks up my ability to lose weight. So hopefully that'll go well. But yeah, I've been on that for like about a month and some change now. I've lost, I think, about 12 pounds so far, which is nice. But yeah, I'm just trying to get into like that qualifying like weight, and then hopefully I can maintain it for long enough. My thing is like, I don't really want to maintain it lifelong, like to be uber thin, you know. So I don't know, because if you guys don't know, I used to be like 400 pounds, or in my 400s, which I don't think I would want to be again. It's just, you know, for me that was an uncomfortable time. But I definitely, you know, I don't really care about anything else other than that. I just kind of care about how I feel. And like, bro, I will say, like, when your weight makes you like literally feel like you can't get up or move, oh, it's horrendous. So just like, I basically just don't want to get to that point again ever, which I know I won't, because I just don't think I could let myself get to that point. Okay. I wish you could see it better. It's so cutesy. I feel like it's very like early 2000s blue, like eyeshadow look, and that's like my favorite. I'm gonna, let's see. I have some lash glue, and I do have these lashes that I picked out. Where'd they go? Okay. These Ione. And these were gifted to me by Nikki. I always want to call you Miss Kitty, because I know that was your previous words. I know that was your previous like channel name, and I think, by the way, that was so cutesy. I love that. I also love a good rebrand though. Oh my god, can I say, there was a dude, I had to block this person from commenting. There was a dude that would comment on all of my videos for like almost a full year till I decided to block them, that was complaining that my name, like my channel name, was Max ASMR, because there's like a guy whose name is Max and he does ASMR, and his channel is also the same name. And like, mind you, like our links to our channel are different. Like mine's technically like Max ASMR 3 or something like that. So I think there's another, there's probably Max ASMR 1, Max ASMR 2, and then me 3. But here's what those lashes look like. But the dude was like, you need to change your name, because there's already an ASMR artist named Max. And like, it like consistent, like it's the same comment. And I'm like, yeah, like, cool, you know, I know. Like, I don't think I've ever watched his videos. No, maybe not the same Max ASMR, but I know I've definitely watched one guy whose name is Max ASMR. But I was like, well, it's my name. Like, I'm not gonna change. I know a lot of people don't name their channels like after their legal name or anything. That's like, it's my fucking name. Like, I'm not changing my channel name. Like, there's so many people named the same thing. Like, it's not that serious. But that shit, like, anytime I saw that comment, bro, I was like, what? This dude is, like, pissed that, like, I'm not changing my fucking name. And it was, like, kind of getting to a point where it was almost less annoying, but, like, funny. But, like, I just finally had, like, enough. Because who are you to say that shit on my channel? Why don't you go tell him to change his fucking name? I don't care. I've probably been posting videos longer. He just got popular. Which is fine. I feel like getting popular with an ASMR is so hit and miss too. Like, there are some ASMRists I've been following that actually inspired me to do ASMR. And I think I have like more subscribers than some people that I fucking idolize, bro. Like, I'm like, oh my god, these people are so good. Like, I want to be you so bad. Like, you're so relaxing. Which, by the way, fuck, I'm gonna shout out some people in my fucking description or like my comments because they're so good. I also do like I have like a little tab on my channel of like channels that like I currently am watching or like I enjoy. I think I have to update it because I think a good amount of those people don't post anymore, which heartbreaking. I actually followed one of the girls, one of the gals. I tend to follow, I think, more women who do ASMR because women are naturally, I think, a little bit more relaxing to listen to. No hate to other men, just yeah, I don't know. Some of us are just not meant to be a comforting figure. It's okay. Okay, sorry, I had to cut them off, but they were good. I've also never had a pair of lashes that like had like this side, like the back end, like overly extended. I had to trim those up a little bit. But anyway, oh yeah, so like this one girl that I was subscribed to, she hadn't posted in forever, so I decided, I was like, I kind of want to check in, because like I think one of the last videos she posted, she was like talking about her family going through some hard stuff, and so I was like, God, I hope this isn't weird, but I like DM'd her, I was like, hey girl, like I hope you're doing so good. Like I literally to this day still watch her ASMR, and to this day I still do like her old videos, and I'm like, I just, you know, had you in my thoughts. I hope everything's okay, you're doing well. And then she actually started posting after that as well, like for a little bit, and then she dropped off again. I'm like, oh, almost had you back, girl. But I hope all, you know, as well, because like, you know, that probably seems like very selfish of me to say that I just missed that ASMR, but some people are just so like naturally amazing at ASMR, and I don't think I have that natural stuff. I just am really good at not being able to shut the fuck up, and some people enjoy that, which I wasn't trying to flip you off, I just okay. But like, you know, and I do think that I can be good at ASMR, because like there's sometimes I'll film whole videos and I'm like, yeah, I'm deleting that shit. I'm debating on whether popping back, like leaving and popping back for these lashes, but at the same time, I'm not wearing long nails, so that might not take me as long to get these to be situated. Wow, amazing. Where the fuck is the glue? Okay, I'll hop back. Okay, I'm back. It really didn't take that long for me, but like, I think because of like the lighting differences, it looks like their lashes are slightly uneven, but they're not. It's just like literally the lighting, because I went to the bathroom to look at them, and it's just that. So it's like, cute. I look insane just on camera. I totally forgot what the fuck I was talking about, because yeah, conversation switch up though. I feel like recently I have been like just kind of tweeting in general, and I think we've kind of touched on that, but like one of the things that I've been like thinking about with myself recently, and that's been really weird, is children. That sounds fucking insane. What I mean by that is like I've never had like a desire to have kids of my own. I'm like really cool with like just kind of being that like childless, you know, person in my family. Same thing, like I am gonna just be a nice uncle. In fact, I've already begun that role a little bit. I'm just bringing my eyeshadow just a little bit higher over my glasses and up to my eyebrows. These lashes are fucking massive. Just a little bit. I think that was actually just perfect. Or I didn't do anything and I'm delusional. Probably a little bit of both. But anyway, and like recently, I've just been having like this really bizarre, like, oh my god, I'm never gonna have kids. Like, never. Like, and I think I would be such a good dad. Like, I really do. But like at the same time, like, I love not having that responsibility, you know. And like I feel like all I'm thinking about is like that romanticization of like being a parent, because like kids are just so much. And like I'm sure, yeah, I'm not trying to say like that like having kids isn't worth it or it's not enjoyable or anything like that. That's absolutely not what I'm saying, or not what I'm trying to, I guess, imply. But I'm just saying, I don't think it's all what like I'm making it be. If, what the fuck? Sorry, my eyeliner got like poopy shitty. But like, I don't know, like I just have been like really questioning myself on this. Like, oh my god, are you sure? Are you sure? And like, it's been like really kind of bizarre for me because again, like this used to be a thing where it's like a no question, and on top of like it being like a no question sort of thing, like it's just like, I don't know, like why would I even question it? Because like I just like all I could think about are the cons, and it's like now I'm like the opposite where I'm like really not even thinking about the cons now. I'm like, why am I doing that? Like, I don't know if this is like normal as you get a little bit older. I was talking to my partner about it because I was like, do you ever feel this way? Like, is this like, because like when we got together, very crystal clear about like our expectations and like what we want when we get older, and we were both very much like no on kids. And so like obviously if I'm feeling like that way, it might change for me. I want to like talk to him about it, and he's like, and I was like, okay, yeah, like figured that from you, but like at the same time, like I'm still like kind of concerned. And he was just like, well, you know, it's like kind of like human biology, like that desire, like it's probably never gonna go away and it will come up, but like you gotta just like have that reality conversation with yourself, which is like so true. But like, oh my god, like I literally like made myself upset about it not last night, but like the other night, because like I was just thinking about how hold on, I can't speak while I'm doing this, obviously. I was like literally just thinking about how as a kid, like I learned that like how to cook, and I enjoyed cooking and baking because I learned with my like grandpa, and like how I didn't really have any of those like learning moments like with my parents, and how like I would love to like have that experience, you know what I mean? And I could totally do that as like an uncle or something like that, but like I don't know, like it does feel very appealing in like a fatherly way, you know. And I think also part of it too is it's like selfish in a way. Oh, by the way, that was like a fucking, this is like a 20-year-old eyeliner pencil that has no name or branding on it. This is my mom's that I stole when I was like 12. But anyway, it's just like, it's like really weird. Like I would love to be able to be the father like I didn't get to have, you know what I mean? And I think I would not only do a really good job of that, but like I would really enjoy it in a way. But it's just like at the same time, what am I talking about? Like I don't know, like do you experience that? Have you experienced that? My husband said that he experienced it. I say husband like we're married, but like I go in and out of like partner, husband, boyfriend, whatever. Sorry, I knocked stuff over because I'm he said that he was like had experienced that pretty frequently during his like early 20s, which I love saying that because like he's literally just like a year and a half older than me. No, 2 years, and like, yeah, just 2 years, but like our birthdays are like funky. Anyway, I'm 23, so he's 25, turning 26 this coming year, and he's like, you know, like when I was a little bit younger, yeah, I did kind of like have that feeling, but he was like, and then I just gave myself like this reality check, and it was fine. I'm like, I'm so happy that is helpful for you, because it's not for me. Because I literally brought it up to him, I was like, can I see something stupid? And he was like, of course. And so I said that, and he was like, yeah, that is stupid. I was like, okay, fuck her. Like, I don't know, you could humor me a little bit, I guess. Not that I expect him to, because it's like, he's very blunt with, you know, what he wants, and I respect the fuck out of that. Seriously, I do. Fill in the stash that you can't even see. The problem is I got facial hair. It's just chilling. I've been thinking about shaving, like, and being clean shaven again, or clean shaven just with my mustache that, again, you can't see, which is okay. I don't know, nobody will tell me, like, if you, let me know if you think I look better clean shaven or not, because, like, I'm not gonna take it personally, I just want to know. Because I've been thinking about it, and I just, like, I can't make a decision. I asked him, like, do you like me better clean shaven or not? He's like, because I just don't think he wants to give an answer, because he's a pussy bitch. That's okay, though. But anyway, I've been, like, it's been weird, because, like, I got upset to thinking that, like the way that I would make, like, pizza with my grandpa all the time, I'm not gonna do that with my kid, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, like, it was, like, one of those, like, oh my god, like, that makes me really sad. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, why does that make me sad? Because, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I think I need, like, a fat fucking reality check, but I'm, like, tweaking over that. Where is my blush brush? Because, like, I'm very, like, comfortable with the fact of being, like, like, childless, like, as I get older. But it's, like, my brain makes me want to be, like, are you sure about that, though? Because, like, I don't think that I'll come to regret it if I really do move forward and never have kids or anything. And that's another thing, too, is, like, for us to have children, you know, it's not just, like, we fuck and, like, there's that potentiality. Like, it's a whole process. There's so many different routes to go, and so much stress, and it's very pricey, and the kid ain't even fucking here yet. So, like, it's just, like, I don't know what will happen, but realistically, it's very much off the table, because, I don't know, and who knows, life will change. I think I just tell myself that, so I feel maybe a little, like, I don't want to seem like I'm so sad, or, like, I secretly want to have kids, but it's just, like, I don't know, like, I'm getting to a point, like, do I secretly want to have kids, and I just don't want to admit it at this point, which then kind of, like, pisses me off if I do, because it's, like, what, like, just fucking think that, or something, I don't know, like, be upfront about it. Like, why are we keeping secrets from myself? This is probably where I would benefit from, like, a therapist or something. Alrighty, let's do some highlighter. Oh, the blush that I just used and slapped all over my face is the Sweetheart blush by ColourPop. And then I'm going to use the Making Memories by ColourPop as well for my highlighter. Very much ColourPop heavy face tonight, as per usual. ColourPop, where's my PR and sponsorship? I would probably piss shit myself if I ever got put on a PR list, like, genuinely. I think I would actually truly feel like I made it as an individual. Do you guys ever like watch like bigger YouTubers or like content creators like do like PR unboxing and they just throw half the shit away? Like imagine, and that's one of the things I never kind of understood. Like, what is the point of sending PR to people like Jeffree Star, for example? I picked Jeffree Star because I fucking hate Jeffree Star. I'm very thankful that Jeffree Star does not live anywhere near where I live because I would be in jail. Hate that person. And I can't. I'm like getting myself started. I need to jail. But anyway, like I don't understand sending somebody like that. They make gazillions of dollars every year, and you're sending them like a $40 product. $40 to them is not even like 50 cents. $40 to somebody like a smaller creator is $40 fucking dollars. Like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, to me, it just seems like you're out of touch if you're doing shit like that. And I understand other like maybe known influencers and stuff like that aren't billionaires, but like, and then also what's so crazy is like, how does somebody like Jeffree Star make a fucking PR list? A known, and this might ruffle some feathers, a known neo-Nazi. Like, what's the thought process on there? Like, genuinely, I've actually talked about this a few times with like some friends because I'm like, why don't like these companies donate to like shelters or stuff like that? Because you know what would kind of actually like low-key encourage me to want to go buy your product, knowing that like with every certain amount of money you make on a certain line or a product, you're using that to donate, or you're that's what you do. You give back your products. I'm sure some brands do that maybe, and they just don't boast about it. But like, I feel like that is so much better marketing than sending free product. Because like obviously you have the means to send free product because you do that. You do PR. So like, I feel like it would be more beneficial like marketing to do something like that than sending it to an influencer who is not even going to open the package when you're hoping it'll get marketed, when like before it's releasing. And even if they do open the package, it's and then they throw it away. Like it, because like that shit to me is so out of touch and so nasty, but at the same time I can't help but like watch like them do stuff like that, because like the makeup that I have and like my caboodle and that I'm using right now is years old, and they'll be throwing out like makeup PR that has like been sitting there for like months, like talking about, oh, it's expired. Like, how the fuck are you a makeup artist and you ain't using expired makeup? Like, because like you see like all their big collections and shit. I know y'all aren't using that in like a fucking year status, and then that kind of comes into me questioning like, are y'all throwing your whole collections away every year and then rebuying it? Because if you are, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm sorry, but like I want to beat the shit out of you if you do that. Because just like went out of left field right there, but like I had to speak my truth. I'm gonna do some lip liner. My lips are so dry right now. Actually, I lied. I'm not doing lip liner. Let me shut the hell up. I'm just gonna do some gloss. We're gonna do. I actually think my natural lip color is looking really cutesy because I'm chapped the fuck up right now. I need some chapstick. So I'm gonna use this NYX or NYX, I say both, a fat oil little clicker thing, and just dab a little bit so it's not like crazy sheen. I feel like it's loud. Okay. Did you guys, I've been like thinking about when I do finally get around to updating my makeup collection, getting some lip smackers, or are they smackers or smuckers? I think they're smuckers. But I always just misread them as smackers. There is like a lip gloss. I don't know if I ended up tossing it, probably did. There was a lip gloss that I had when I was a kid. It was like my mom said she let me have like as play makeup. And it tasted so fucking good. And it was like one of the swirls. So it was like a pink and I think it had like green swirls in like the tube. That shit tastes good. I think it was like watermelon. I like scented, or I always get confused between the scented and the flavored with its lip gloss because it's like technically both, but fuck. I'm gonna see if that still exists and see if I can get that. That sounds good as fuck. Oh, before I forget, I am gonna do a Q&A video. If I haven't already said this, I might be repeating myself. I'm gonna do my next makeup video is gonna be me doing a Q&A. So if you have like any questions, I did like a community post tab, but like feel free to like add them to this the comments in this video, and I'll add them over because I'll probably film that within this week. Because I have been like saying that I'm gonna film it, and then I don't, because I'm evil and sick and fucked up. But yeah, I think that's the look. I don't even want to know how long this video is because like I'm so tired. I'm so glad I got to sit down and film because I'm tired. That means I'm gonna sleep good tonight. And it's cold, which means I'm gonna sleep double good tonight because my bedroom's gonna be cold and my blankets are gonna be warm. So yeah, I'm gonna rip these lashes off me, but I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm a little orangey. Nothing wrong with that. Is something actually wrong with that, but nothing wrong with being at home being a little orange. I'm gonna go shower and get in bed, but I hope you guys enjoy. And thanks so much for hanging out with me and just listening to me lose my mind.